100 and some degree day here in the Carolinas. And we thought it was a good idea to do some welding. Why not? It's only heat stroke. But more to the point, you see this back here, we have a dump truck. And if you look right about there, you'll see the tailgate for the dump truck. Basically what we gotta do is get this thing functional again. They need this truck, I think, tomorrow. We got a few things to do to it. They broke the tailgate off, amongst other things. They had a fuel tank leak. We did that yesterday. We didn't record it. We were just digging, trying to get it done. I said they need this truck tomorrow, so I ain't got time to mess around. But we're gonna take a couple minutes and go ahead and record this anyway. I'll show you real quick exactly what we're gonna do to it. Waddle on over here. Ding, 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 ding. Try to keep you out of the sun so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Okay. So there's a bracket that goes right here. It broke. That bracket is basically the receiver for that little nub there. Very similar to this little guy. So we gotta do that. Our next issue, right here. So I'm actually gonna see. Pin's a little bent. Where we make this is only like 3/8 or 5/16. We're gonna go ahead and redo this at a 1/2 inch. We're gonna put a little more meat on it. This is about wore out, so we gotta cap it. We gotta figure out something with this to be able to put a bigger hole in it. I don't exactly know how we're gonna do that yet. I'm still formulating a plan in my head. But, like I said, they need it tomorrow, so we gotta make something happen pretty quick. On the tailgate end, the part that does go in here broke off on one side. So we gotta figure that out. I'll probably weld another piece to go in here. I think 5/8 is what size it is. But the bracket for the other side, I already got set up to weld. I'll show you what I got. So we got here, sorry, I'm on top of the screen. I machined this little piece up. It's 13/16 hole, so a little bit of play to it. This is the original bracket, ground down all the old weld, blah, blah, blah. Burn a bead around this, bolt it back on the truck. But the trick is, like your normal tailgate, you flip it up to a certain position and pull it out. That's kind of how this was set up, but unfortunately the weights they're dealing with, this is for a plumbing company. The same people we did the jetter trailer for. Sometimes they haul immense amounts of weight back there, and I honestly think it'd be smarter to go with the solid ordeal instead of putting a slit in it. We're after strength right now. We're not after removing the tailgate, so to speak. Later on, we might do a thing where it does the top flip thing instead of the, roll over. I don't know yet. We're working with I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and weld this up right quick. I'll probably, what do I got to set down? Set it. Whoa! I turned the machine down. I got to set at 135. Oops. I'll probably do a bead around it at 120. We'll see how that goes. I might put another one just to make sure. Then on the back of this, where it goes to that aluminum body, we'll put a plate back there. Probably I'll cut something out to go back there to help distribute load, so it doesn't rip through the aluminum. They've used this truck hard. We actually installed the bed on this, I want to say before we even started this channel. It was the project, I think, before we started. If I get a minute, we'll put the bed up in the air. I'll show you guys what we did. Also, Ray isn't here right now. He's out doing a call. I'm torturing him with that right now. He should be back shortly. We'll see. Anyway, I'll go ahead and weld this up and try to get this process moving. Like I said, they need it by tomorrow, so I gotta hi-ya. say that's cooked. I'll go ahead and chip this and show you what it turned out, or how it turned out, sorry. By chipping, I mean with a wire wheel.
Yep, that's what we got.
Definitely some penetration. No undercut. That's what we want to see. Alright, got the tailgate in here. I think it's so hot sitting in the sun out here. I had to put my welding gloves on just to carry it. Aluminum thing's a hell of a lot heavier than it looks. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, step 2 and 3. Right here used to be a piece sticking out to latch into the bed itself. Step 3, this guy here is pretty bent. So I got the oxyacetylene back there. I want to heat that up pretty good, bend it back straight as I can. Grind that flat, figure out what size it's supposed to be. I think it's 5/8, if I'm not mistaken. And weld the new piece on. And hopefully that'll halfway solve the problem here. Yay, fire. Hold that. That's it. Alright, so we got that straight. Next, we're going to grind this down, and Ray finally showed up out there running around the frickin' flatbed, just cruising around. Nah. This was about to be thrown at me. Moving on. So what we decided to do, the smarter idea is we're going to grind this off and then leave it. We'll flip it around, do the same to the other side, grind the other one off the other side. And we're going to put it on the truck, put the gate all the way closed, and then we'll mark where these are, because that moved. So we don't want to weld to this and then, oh, we're a 1/4 inch off. Great. It is kind of tight, so I think we're going to go ahead and make sparks. Ray's going to make sparks. I'm moving. Alright, so we got the gate on, as you can see. Next step is we got to bend that one bracket we just welded, because it's kind of banana a little bit, so we're going to just heat it up a little bit, bend it on in, tighten this thing right up. Yeah, we got like an 8.
Let's do the other side.
Now we're going to tighten up this side. Hopefully. Yep, we're good. Bottom.
That's close as we're going to get.
No, it's bottom. You can see a shift from the tailgate.
Okay, that's good. That's what we want.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Alright, so we got Ray machining up the pins that are going to drop down, well, basically these, without the curve, obviously. The pins are going to drop down through here. What I'm working on is the pins are going to be, pins are going to be 1/2 inch. Definitely going to be bigger than what's in there now, so I'm going to take the die grinder and I'll move this hole this way a little bit. Just enough for the new pins to fit. Of course, as our luck would have it, as soon as I tried doing that, the air grinder died, so we're on to the electric one. Always something. Alright, just got that little stick welded on. Totally forgot the recorder's doing it. Basically, this rod here starts into that. Wire wheel it, I'm going to burn it all the way around real good and go from there. Perfect machine job by Ray. That's exactly what we're after. Up there, Phil. Put it back. Up. Go. Mild success. We'll clean that up a little bit and go from there. This definitely needs to be reinforced though. So we're gonna sit here and jar our brains on how to do that right quick. Alright. So the last two steps. Ray machined that 1/2 inch rod down to 450, I think. It was like 450 thou, so we took about 50 thou out of it, just so it has some play. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to waddle this way. This here is pretty thin. It's only about an 1/8 inch material there. I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to do is take some little pieces of 1/8. We're going to burn them in right here in the end, thus giving about a 1/4 inch of material, which is about the same on the other side. That isn't all wallered out. Thus adding a little bit of a level of safety, you know. So that's my game plan with that. And we'll MIG weld these in right quick. Yay. End of the day, for the most part, end of this. Yeah. Last little thing we had to do is weld the chain here. We get these bent, locks in, good to go. So we'll bring this back and go from there. Hopefully they'll be happy with this. Alright, so real quick, we're dropping this truck off. I figured I'd show you guys the work we've done to this thing prior. So all that there, this bracket, that
Pins?
Yeah, the pins here, they're 2 inch. Multi-layer welded there. We built those brackets. We built these. And this is not just straight bolted. There's actually slugs in there, steel slugs, the same thickness of this angle iron. Oh, we put these on here so when it comes down it'll line up on those blocks and side to side. But yeah, we have those slugs in there. And then back here, we did this all for them. That's about, I think it's 2 foot from end to end. So we did this just in case the bolts broke. Still has that catch there and there. That is I think that's 1/2 inch plate at the base.
Yeah, it's 3/8 angle iron.
Yeah, it wasn't angle iron. It was, we welded that.
Okay, and then it's
so it's
3/8 on the base and then 1/2 inch ribs.
So that ribs 1/2 inch, quarter, base metal of 3/8, and then I think
The sleeves are 3/8.
that's quarter as well. And a lot of welding, a lot of freaking welding to make that happen, but we wanted it to be strong. That we rewired this whole thing too, the whole bed.
Rewired the entire tail end of it.
Yeah, basically from the junction box back we rewired. Then we threw a fuel tank in this truck yesterday, so we've done a good bit of work to her. So
I'm married to it.
yeah, married to it. But these people are good customers. We damn near family, to be honest with you. They're real good people, so we try to take care of them best we can. But either way, yep, bed going down. But no, that's so that's what we've done to her so far. Then, like you just saw, we just did these, rebuilt all that, so they should be good to go for a little bit, hopefully. Oh, that we made these here too, the mud flap holders. Had to do that because the tires were a little bit wider than the bed, so made those for them. But anyway, I guess until tomorrow or next day.
Until next time.
Until next time, yes.
Friday. Week's over.
Yep, it's the end of the week. We didn't record anything Wednesday or Thursday or really even today because all we've been really doing is cleaning up around here, and
That's boring.
I know I was bored as hell, so we're gonna torture you with that. So next week we've got a couple things that we're going back and forth on doing. The Ray Charger sitting back here. She needs kingpins and ball joints. We got an engine block we can work on. And we got
Track bar bushings on the deck.
deck truck needs track bar. That's always fun.
Yeah.
And we got to rebuild the fender for that deck truck as well, which we need to get on that. So the other thing is the front bumper for the crawler and the fuel tank, which is sitting over there.
Those are going to go sandblasted next week.
If all works out well. We're just going to have someone sandblast and be done with it. We got a lot of other stuff going on right now, so yeah. But the cage isn't here anymore. It's over at my place and right next to the truck it's got to go on. So I am hoping this weekend to get some body work done, maybe. If my spine allows it, I will. And we'll try to at least get one side of that thing finish painted. Then I start working on the other side and see what happens.
Yep.
So, basically, we will see you guys hopefully next week. It all depends on medical status.
All depends on his back, weather, and our general want and desire to do anything outside in this heat.
It is freaking brutal.
For us, it sucks. Here in the southeast, it shouldn't be this hot until for another 2-3 weeks, and it's downright miserable, and the humidity is skyrocketing.
Yeah, remember, it's not heat, it's humidity.
We've been seeing some upper 90s, 100 degrees,
There's a couple
and humidity has been 60 and above. Doesn't sound bad, but it is when you're outside. I go through multiple sheets of t-shirt. You can see it's kind of dry here, wet here.
2-3 shirts a day. I mean, it's rough, but anyway, we're gonna try to move forward.
See y'all next week. Like, share, subscribe, hit the button wherever it's at.
Right now, I gotta put my button there.
That might be warm, jackass.
I deserve that.
I'm doing it!